Hey, kids, and welcome to our podcast.
We're just two girls just talking about being bros.
Honestly, welcome back.
New week, new us.
I'm Roxanne.
I'm Vic, and we're here to party.
Yeah, we are. Literally, it's Friday night.
It's Friday night. We're here again.
They just look like the biggest losers. I'm kidding.
But we are.
Honestly, unfortunately, that is true. But
we own it.
Exactly. We make it work.
You know the key to life that I've unlocked, that I've realized?
Oh, what?
The key to life is you need to be self-aware.
Yeah.
That's like, people who aren't self-aware are the problem.
Yeah. Exactly. Because it's like, no one's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
But as long as you own what's wrong with you, why not?
Exactly. And think about it. Everyone, think about someone problematic in your life right now. Tell me I'm not right. Tell me I'm not right.
I'm kidding. It tastes perfect.
No, but seriously, literally, you have to recognize your flaws.
Yeah.
You have to own them, and you can either choose to improve on them or just choose to accept them. And either way, it's fine.
If something you can't improve, at least just don't get mad if someone recognizes that it's something about you. You know, don't take it in a negative way.
I can't stand that. I can't stand people who can't take criticism. I'm not talking about bullying. Bullying, different story. You know.
Yeah. It's like you guys, ever in a dance, sweat so much. Right? Like, I don't judge you guys just because I've never sweat in my life. I don't judge you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so I have to address this because I feel like no one will understand the joke unless you dance with us. But I am someone who sweats like no tomorrow. And I'm not saying, I'll sweat over, the lightest things, fine, whatever. But I'm someone who, once I start sweating, I'm sweating. I'm not, moist. I'm not, what's it called? No,
dewy.
I'm not dewy. To quote my brother, I look like a frog when I sweat because I have a layer of sweat on me. When I dance and whatever. So that's the joke is that I never sweat because it's the complete opposite. But I can't do anything. Genuinely, I do everything I can to minimize my stinkiness and my grossness. Yeah. But I'm the actual sweat.
After sweating, you can't control that. Yeah, and it's not healthy to control that either.
Yeah,
you know, literally, freaking antiperspirant gives you breast cancer.
Yeah.
So.
My underarms is the least of our worries also. Could I put some antiperspirant on my neck? Is it possible to put it all over my face? The back of my neck? My hair? My arms! One time, shout out Ad if you're listening. One time I was wearing a taste, and also this. It's I know I'm sweaty, so I don't like wearing tank tops and stuff because it's just exposing my body, more of my body for people to touch my sweat, especially since we do partner work and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then at one point, I remember I was I was just nervous for a dance or something. Ada's don't worry, you got this. So she goes, pats my arm, but I didn't have time to say, don't for your own sake. The thing is, I don't care if someone chooses to touch me when I'm sweaty. That's your loss. But I will give you warning, you know? I'm not going to be offended if you choose to not touch me when I'm sweating because it's gross. Mm-hmm. So she goes to pat, but before I had the chance to be you don't want to do that. She touched me and she was and I was I'm so sorry. I was listen, that's on you. You should have been able to tell. But I was I'm so sorry. And she was and I was listen, I'm not offended. I'm sorry for your loss. But listen, you can't win them all, you know? So what? I look like a slip and slide.
So what? You gotta own it.
So what? That if I just were to go down the stage, I'd be a slip and slide. Not because the stage is wet, but because I'm wet.
Fair. But you know,
want them all.
I'm the same when it comes so for me I do sweat. I'm not one of those who doesn't sweat. You're not like me. This leads into another thing I'll say after that I just can't wrap my head around. Mm-hmm. But I'll get that in a second. But at dancing, I do sweat, but I'm I won't profusely sweat when it's a normal temperature. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
If you touch my shirt, it will be damp, but you can't visually see sweat on me. However, the second it is humid and really hot.
Yeah, when it gets a certain temperature.
When it gets humid, and it's mainly humidity, because if it's hot, I'm not that bad either, just the natural. But when it's humid, it's Niagara Falls. Yeah. And when for example, when dancing, when we have stage lights.
Yeah.
I can't control it. I become you. I literally it's
bone dry?
bad.
Okay.
Bone dry. I'm your twin frog. I'm your twin frog. I can't control. It's so bad, and it reminds me. We had a performance on last week, and it was outdoors, and it was literally there's a heat warning, so it was so humid, and we had constant quick changes, so we were constantly moving, and it wasn't horrible outside, but just because we were constantly moving and the humidity, I couldn't control it. Like, there was one dance where literally it was just dripping down my face, and like, you're a dancer, you can't really like lick it off or like wipe your face.
Yeah, you don't have to. I was getting sweat in my eyeball the whole dance, and it threw me off because
in my mouth. I felt it like just chilling like on like the upper lip area, and I'm like, I can't do any. I just felt it. Like, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, same. Like, it's so bad, and like, oh, I can't. For me, it's the sun. Like, because like, I think what I am, like, I'm just super sensitive to temperature. So like, that's why like when I'm cold, like I get like bone chilling cold. Like, I'm not just like, oh, I'm a little chilly. I'm like frozen or I'm like overheating. I'm very rarely like in the middle level, you know?
Yeah.
But like the sun, like if we danced in the sun, I actually would have passed out. Like, just because my body would have, I got dehydrated from that performance. Like, I got home and I was like, and then remember when I was like, oh, I don't know what my headache is it caffeine, like asleep? Because I got 3 hours of sleep the night before.
That probably didn't help. But.
Definitely didn't help. But no, it was the dehydration, because the minute I started drinking water, my body was like, okay.
It's bad. And like, I can't stop it either.
Yeah.
Like, it also reminds me of like when we had our dance concert, like it was so humid in the gym when we were doing like a practice run. And I remember I was just so profuse and I couldn't stop. And everyone stops. Everyone's body, like, they sweat. And then they're like, okay, off. Not victory.
And Roxanne. Listen, I'm like, I will always be there to make you look better, you know? So, like, don't worry. Genuinely, it's so bad. Even, like, when we had, when we had the performance on the 15th of May, that day was so hot. And we were running the dances. And, like, so here's the thing. Even if I mark them, I'm still going to sweat the same amount as if I do it full out. So I might as well do it full out to get the practice, you know, like to really get it in my bones, because like I still always have like, I always get anxiety before performance. Like I always get anxious and like it's not good. So I'm like, might as well make sure I can do it, you know, because then also by then we usually we practice in our footwear. So it's like harder, but whatever. And I'm like, and then they're like, oh, just mark it, like, so that, like, you don't have to go so intense. And I'm like, it's not going to help. It's too late. Like, and I had I always have my makeup done before. And I'm like, this is not going to end well. It's just, like, it's just going to slide right off. And then next week, we have 2 performances in one day.
Yeah, that's I'm
going to have to redo my makeup. Because, like, it's not.
At least the first one's
it's not an option.
So shout out. Yeah.
But
we're gonna have some reacting.
Yeah,
just
live.
Gonna pop off.
Because okay, so I'm allergic to Victory's dog. Unfortunately, but it's okay. It could be like, it's not like deathly allergic. Yeah. And I'm just gonna take some because I can kind of feel my throat closing up.
Yeah. You have to press down.
So I am. Thanks. I was just gonna use my. Sure. It's okay.
Sorry. One more point about the sweating.
Keep going.
And I don't like. Can someone explain this to me? I cannot like.
How much did you give me last time?
It's 3, right? All the way over 10. Yeah, you can put a bit over 10.
I'm not sure.
Or whatever the highest.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're not giving her more than she needs. This is children's Zyractin, so we're good. I bought the adult one too.
Oh, nice.
For the cottage weekend.
I'll
talk about that.
Yeah, you'll need that
in the future. But anyways, I don't get this. How you can wear a colored top other than white or black in the summer and not be afraid of sweat stains.
It's because I have to own it. Like genuinely, like I do it on purpose because I'm like, I'm gonna be sweaty to no extent. I'm like, I have to own it. This is who I am.
I can't do it. I can't because I
have no choice. I can't, because if I wear black, I'm gonna sweat even more, and I'm gonna like truly overheat. Like I've gotten heat stroke. Like I literally got heat stroke the day of the performance. Like when I was on the bus. When I was on the bus home, like I was feeling like nauseous, and I'm not someone who gets nauseous easily. So I was like, heat stroke. If I was wearing black that day, I would have passed out, like straight up.
Fair enough, because I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it because I know like instantaneous, and like it's so natural that everyone sweats.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a problem, but it's just something I can't get over in my brain. Like I can't do it. I can't do it because I instantaneously know I will sweat. So I just never buy any tops other than like white or black in the summer.
I know.
So I can't do it. The pits.
The pits.
They go hard.
That's it. It's my back. My back gets, and especially I carry my stupid backpack around. Yeah, oh my gosh.
That would do it.
It's very bad.
I really envy anyone who can.
But I do it on purpose, like, because I'm like, this is my life. Like I'm like, it genuinely, like, it's just gone to the point where I'm like, I can't even bother being like, I don't have time to be embarrassed about it because it's not going away, and it's not going to get better. So I'm like, might as well own it and just be like, listen, it is natural because literally I'm just walking. Like, I'm not doing anything, just walking, and I'm still sweating. Yeah. But can't win them all. Hold on, I need some water. Speaking of dehydrated, I need...
She comes back with like 3 liters.
First of all, you know that that's just a liter water bottle.
Mm-hmm. I definitely gave that to you onto you. I said it more than you. I said that my whole life. Because it's something my family says.
Okay. When in Rome is the name of my favorite movie that me and Lita always reference.
Yeah, but not as a saying.
Okay, pull
I know,
up.
no, I've said that first. That one I've said first.
Pull up footage of you saying it before me, and then we'll talk.
I know I have for that one. I can, self-aware, you do most of them. Okay, I steal most from you. 99.9%. But that one is from me.
But okay, no. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I will own that half of my sayings are OG, like I like created the phrase whatever and the use of it, the context that it gets used in. But I have also started different sayings as trendy. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm gonna point one out and you're gonna clue in now. Toast, saying like, oh, something's toast.
Yeah, that's you.
But I didn't come up with it.
Yeah, but
I got it trendy. Yeah. I still do that with When in Rome.
Oh, so you're saying I started it, but I didn't get it trendy.
You might have said it first, but guess who made it trendy?
Yeah. You're probably not wrong.
I'm not kidding. I'm kidding.
You're not wrong. It's another one of yours that I stole.
Yeah.
But I own it. I'm very cross. That one's me. That one's all me. That I stole.
Oh yeah, that was
I stole it, but it's
but it's all you. You made it trendy.
I made it trendy.
Exactly.
It's only me saying it, but I made it.
No, I say it to you. Yeah. I say that you get cross.
I get cross. I do get cross a lot. A lot of things make me cross these days.
That's so valid.
You know, I've hit my.
Sorry, the lighting's awful. Can I change it real quick? I know.
We're back.
Sorry if the lighting changed.
Yeah, I've hit like my limit with people that I'm just not. I'm like, if you piss me off, you're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one thing that just comes to mind, I can't stand people who don't use their car signals.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
I've hit my limit, okay? I'm done. I'm sick of it. Okay, it's not that hard to indicate that you're changing lanes. Why are you changing lanes without indicating last second, screwing me over?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what's right. Like, if someone chooses to not use their signal when there's no one around and if there's no one...
Sure.
Like, sure, I still say use your signal.
Yeah, obviously.
But it's like the minute you make it my problem, like...
And it's, I don't know what it is, but it's everyone. It's enough for me to talk on this podcast. It happened just once, you know, forget it. But, like, so many people don't use it, and they go, like, turn off right away, and I'm, like... going the speed limit behind them. And I'm like, dude, indicate that you're turning.
Yeah.
I only ever go the speed limit. I've never sped in my life. Never.
Yes. Yeah. Speaking of things that piss you off.
Yeah.
I also have this thing where, you know, like when I use my logic, like I take time out of my life to, you know, logic something through, think about it. And it's like, I really think that it's an idea that will improve someone's life. Yeah. And then I bring it to them.
Yeah.
And then they say no to only follow through like 7.5 years later.
Yeah.
But it happening every time. We're back. But yeah, so I was just talking. No. I'm talking about. Yeah. So thank goodness my very own best friend doesn't do that.
Yeah, I would never do that to Roxanne.
Never.
Hey, listen, Roxanne, Vic's brain isn't as sharp as yours, okay? So you'll bring up this, like, for example, we're all going to a cottage, and there's a big group of us going, and I put all my credit card, because I love my credit card points, you know how it goes, right?
Yeah.
And basically, like, it was charged for a lower amount of people that were originally, and then more people are coming now, so, but most people already paid me, so I'm gonna have to, like, do the difference, and, like, charge the other people who haven't paid less, and whatnot, a whole big thing. Victor hates math.
Yeah.
So Roxanne lays out a nice little plan for me.
Yeah.
It was not cluing in my head. And
I know. Like, why didn't you just try? Like the thing is, it's like, okay, I get it. You don't, like, I get, like, nobody in the car understood my plan. And I was like, it really does make the most sense. Like, and that wasn't, like, just because it's, like, my plan.
No,
it's just,
but
logically, it did make, because, like, the number of people that didn't pay Victory back at that point was so much money, where I was like, it's unacceptable for you to not have that money in your account right now, you know? And I'm like, I get, like, getting more money that you're gonna pay them back anyways, but I was like, with the variables that we have, it made the most sense. So I'm explaining to the car, no one's getting it. No. And I'm like, And I get it if you don't understand it, but people were trying. No one even bothered to try. Everyone was sitting there just like, no, it doesn't make sense. So like, it's stupid. And I was like, you know what? I'll leave it. I don't care. I was like, you're out the money. You didn't want to take my word for it. But then I just said one more thing. And then Vic was like, oh, that does make sense. And
it takes me a while, but I get there in the end. It did. It did make sense. I just wasn't. I was trying to understand. It was not like. Genuinely could not. But
I'll remember that.
Don't worry, everything's sorted out now.
Yeah,
we're all
my
good.
plan was in fact the best one. The plan of action. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the best objectively, but I was like,
it gets what it needs to be.
Yeah, it's for what we were trying to do. It worked perfectly. So, and everything's going well to plan now. So we're chilling. And same with like, there's just so many like the Hunger Games. The song Royals. Yeah. What else? Oh, everything. Your hair routine. So many things I've brought to victory. And I'm like, look at this, like do this, whatever. And then she's like, no.
Yeah.
And then it comes out, we do it.
Yeah.
The dance. Wings.
Oh, yeah. It always comes around. It's just because, like, I don't know, I think I'm someone who gets so, like, scared by, like, new things that I just push it away, and then, it takes me some time to get comfortable, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is sick. By the time I still have bad memory, by the time that comes around, I forget that you're the one who initially told me. So it's just like this repeating cycle.
Yeah. So, but it's okay. It happens to the best of us.
That's how we work,
in the end,
baby.
It does prove that I am right, so it doesn't matter. Like, you voluntarily give me bragging rights all the time.
I do it to myself.
For no reason.
I do it to myself, but I can't complain. I own it. Theme of the podcast. Owning your mistakes.
Speaking of which, why don't we just jump into song of the week?
I was gonna say, speaking of which, wow,
we're killing it.
Wow, crazy.
We're the same.
Do you want to go first or me?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I got a song for you. It's so good. I am obsessed with it. It has become my most listened to on like my most repeated.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like
it finally beat Marry Me?
Yeah. That song is still on the list, and I'm so embarrassed we have to guess our Spotify Wrapped at the end before we look at it at the end of the year. Mm-hmm. We have to guess like what our top song will be and stuff like that. Because I have a feeling, it's gonna be like Stay the Night or this one, to be honest, based on how much time I listened to Stay the Night. But I've already done that one. But this one is West 10. It's by AJ Tracy with Mabel.
Oh, you played in the car. Yeah.
I'm so obsessed with it. I just can't even explain it. And literally my brother came up to it. He heard it and was like, Victory, this is such a you song. Play it. I'm like, add that to my playlist now. And it was. He was right.
Facts. Trying to think because like I'm still on the Harry Styles album, so like quite honestly,
I can't stop listening to that.
It's such a good song. It's insane. I think because okay, so here's the thing. So last time I did I did Daylight last time, right?
Yeah.
No. I did Daydreaming.
Day talking.
It's not an option. It's either Daydreaming or Daylight.
Yeah, Daylight. You said Daylight.
Daylight? Okay, good. So then my next one is probably going to be... where is it? Little Freak. Yeah. That one's so catchy. Mm-hmm. His whole album is so freaking good. Oh my gosh, I'm still not over it. But that's my song of the week by Harry Styles. Shocker.
Fun songs. I'm just in such a good... Like, I don't know. There's just something about this summer. I think it's because we've been locked up. Like, even though we did have summers for the past 2 years, you know what I mean? They weren't like full out.
Yeah.
Where I feel like this is like the first like full out ish.
Like we don't even have school. Like school is not having school. I'm a complete I don't know if you can tell. I feel that I'm a completely different person. Like not having that stress. Like sure, like I still like my TAing job is still putting a lot of stress on me, and that but once that's done, I'm gonna be even more free. Like, oh my gosh, like I feel like a whole new person, like because it's like one thing to have like physical commitment, like you have to be in class doing this, but then after that it's like everyone has like different assignments and like stuff like that, so it's like I feel like that's kind of what it is, and then we all have like a decent amount of money where we can actually do things.
Oh Jesus,
what's up?
That scares me.
I want to say hi to your vlog.
No, I'm gonna cut it out.
It's not a vlog.
Don't cut it out. Hey guys.
You're not even in shot. Okay. What were we talking about?
Oh, summer
free.
No school.
Oh,
no,
money.
No
yeah, so
money.
Yeah, so like we're all working, so it's kind of like
we have some expendable
we got more cash we can put into things, to going out and stuff. So overall, and I feel like it's just, you know, we like as a group, like we've all had more time, you know, because as time goes on, we're only gonna get closer and closer.
Exactly.
So it's bound to happen. But speaking of being able to do fun things, we have some fun things planned next weekend. But yeah, we're going away for a cottage weekend next weekend with all the friends.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be lots of fun. I'm trying to think.
I'm like not excited for the fact that it's a cottage. Like,
but it's not really like, a cottage. Like,
yeah.
that's the thing. Like, it's just like in the middle of nowhere, but like there's Wi-Fi, AC.
Yeah, like
so like there's very little difference, you know. It's just like the only thing is like we're like stuck in that one place for 3 days.
Which like that's like not my ideal vacation, but like the fact that it's like a group thing is like what's like I know it's gonna be fine. It's because like it's gonna be just be a big, you know, fun party with all my pals. Yeah. So that's why I'm going, but like the cottage life, not for me. Yeah, same. Honestly, like once in a while maybe, but like I could never do it like day. Like not even like no, it's just not for me. I can't even lie. Like I'm such a city girl too. Like yeah, I'm an extreme city girl. I think you're a city girl too, like 100%. But I'm like extreme city girl because I think you can. I don't know. I think we're the same. Really? I think we're the same. I think you have a bit of a higher tolerance than I do. For the the outdoors, but like I think I love the city as much as you. Like I come alive in the city. Oh, yeah, you know, like I can tolerate the outdoors. Like I can tolerate a lot of things. Unfortunately, it's a problem. But like that's not where I thrive. You know, no, like I'm the same. But definitely like city, like I like in Chicago, like I was like jaw dropped, you know. So that's why I felt alive. But again, not to say because there's this stigma about me that I never leave the basement, that I hate the outdoors. I don't know where this started. I guess some people can't take a joke, but anyways. Some people take it. You constantly saying I don't leave my basement. Yeah, but like it's not like, you know, I don't mean it that way, but I know what I mean. It's an exaggeration. And I do love the outdoors, and I have such an appreciation for it. But, like, there's levels, you know? If I have a choice to go on vacation, am I going to go somewhere where it's, like, outdoor hiking and, like, swimming and kayaking versus going to, like, New York City? Absolutely not. Yeah. Why would I choose that, you know? It's my preference. I'm choosing city 100% over that. No, but same. Like, I genuinely, like, I thought about this the other day. I genuinely could not do camping. Where there's no bathrooms, no showers. Oh, same. Like that is like not. Where I draw the line. Absolutely not. Like if I can't step foot into a bathroom at the end of the day, midday, like whatever. Like I just mean like to even to shower. Yeah. Absolutely not. Yo, I'm not peeing in a bush unless it's an absolute emergency. Absolutely not. If I'm peeing in a bush, I just know I've reached the lowest point in my life. Like, just know. No, like genuinely, like I thought about that, and I was like, because bears aside, coyotes aside, that's the number one problem. The fact that you have to like pack and carry, and hiking aside, the bathroom situation. Genuinely never. I would simply never go to the bathroom ever again if I was forced to be in the woods where there was no bathroom. I'd just be like, we're just keeping it all inside now. No, I can't. I draw the line. That's what I'm saying. And like that's where I know I'm like, I 100% like, I can tolerate more, and like a little bit of camping's nice but like the thing is like, it's not because the camping part's nice. It's nice to be around friends. Yeah. It's nice to spend time outdoors, you know, like to an extent, but like there still needs to be a time where you're not outdoors the entire time. Yeah. I like swimming. Do I prefer it in a lake? No, I prefer in a pool, but like, you know, and I'm like, that's the fun parts of camping is the stuff you can do anywhere else. Exactly. I mean, like, I don't get, I mean, I know people do, but like, I don't get it, but like, fair enough. I don't, I'm sure people don't get things, people don't understand why I feel so at home and comfortable in an extremely loud city. You know what I mean? I don't understand how you can sit in this freezing cold basement. Each their own. Exactly. But you don't know how I can survive my 30-degree house. I barely do. So I'm barely home because I'm freaking working all the time. You know, because like I've talked about this. I've never been camping, but like the time that I do go camping, I want to do it for a video. Yeah. I think it'd be absolutely hilarious. Me and you going camping. So that's when we should try to do it this summer. Yeah. Just get it done with. Because things can be a hoot, but we have to have a bathroom. I'm sorry, I cannot. Oh no, absolutely. Like there has to be a bathroom on site. That's like my only requirement. Yeah. Everything else, we're just gonna tough it out. But like I need to definitely like for safety issues. Oh, like a shower, we can like.
you're gonna regret saying that. Not like me, whatever. You're gonna regret saying that because you're gonna have to deal with me not showering. Actually, if there's water, should be fine. I'm not that I'm not that bad if there's water. Toilet 100%. But then also definitely like we need to be able to like, should a bear come, we need to be able to be near a car, like in your car. Yeah. Within like a sprint. Yeah. So that's our requirements.
Yeah, but we should make that happen this time because it's just gonna be the worst and greatest video.
We're gonna end up we're gonna come back exhausted, emotionally, physically, mentally, because the whole time we're just like, why did we do this?
Yeah, literally. But it's for the video. Like, that's how you get me to do crazy things. If I'm like if I'm gonna do something crazy, might as well record it. Yeah. What I'm gonna do for myself, go camping? No.
For the memories.
Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy it with the world.
Exactly. Why not? When in Rome?
Yeah, guys. Exactly. When in Rome. Stay tuned for that video. Maybe this summer. Maybe September. Sometime soon. In the near future. But to go back to full circle, I don't hate the outdoors. Okay.
Yeah.
I do love it. It's so beautiful. I have appreciation for it. Yeah. I just don't want to spend every living moment outside. Yeah. Especially, and here's another thing too. I don't mind it when it's like fall, nice, cool weather. When it's extreme temperatures, can't stand being outside. Yeah. It ruins it for me.
It's hard, but like it's hard on the body. So it's like no one can blame you. It's like, I find it shocking when people do. Like, they're like, oh, but it's some like blah blah blah, and I'm like, it's not fun.
No,
like, I get it. Like even when I'm walking around, like I like being outdoors, but I'm like, I'm not having a fun time because it's so awful. Like my body's like in pain. I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. Like I have to carry so many things with me all the time. Like it's not ideal.
You can't tell me you enjoy going on a hike in plus 30-degree weather with humidity. Yeah. Carrying a backpack. Yeah. And walking for 6 hours straight. Like you're not saying that's so much fun. It's not fun.
Yeah. Like there's aspects of it that could be fun. But it's not objectively a fun time.
Exactly. Like it may be fun to like be with your friends and talking, but like if you're looking at the full picture, like you're not having fun. Yeah. And don't tell me you are.
Yeah. You can't convince us. No. You can't convince us you're having fun.
For a second.
Not for a minute. I would never. But speaking of outdoors, we're performing again. Yeah. And we're performing at Young Dundas Square. I know it's not your first time. Yeah. But it's my first time performing at Young Dundas Square because I missed it. Was it like 4 years ago now? Yeah, wow. It was like 4 years ago now. We had an opportunity to dance at Young Dundas, but I was away working. So I never got to. But now we're doing it.
So. Yeah, it's so much. It was great. Like so much fun. I'm wondering what the crowd's gonna be like because like when we did it, it was Canada Day 150, so like there was a huge crowd. Yeah, everyone had the day off, whatever. Now it's kind of like a random Monday. Yeah, but it's still like the heart of downtown Toronto. Yeah. So it's still, and it's rush hour, so it's still gonna attract like bumping. A big crowd. Yeah, I would assume.
Hopefully, because it's like a little festival thing. So yeah, but yeah, so it's gonna be. I'm really excited for that. I'm nervous. But no. Because I'm doing new solos that I've never done before. Once in a lifetime opportunity. I get to do the male solos I've been rehearsing for my entire life. Yeah. Guys, I'm finally doing it. I'm so, like, I can't, like, it feels surreal. Yeah. Even when I first got the solos, I was like, oh, they're definitely gonna get taken away from me. Like, 100%. And then they weren't. Yeah. So I was like,
stay tuned to hear all about it, guys.
Yeah, I hope it goes well. I might break both my legs.
Yeah, you might.
On the concrete. Yeah. But I was like, listen, that's the last performance we have.
Yeah, for a while.
I can take some time off.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I was like, well, what? We dance the next day. And then, but then after that, we have like the week off, you know, until the next rehearsal. So I was like, it's not that bad. Yeah. Like, I'll be fine.
I'm still like, I think that's like one of the top crowds I've ever performed at. Like, the energy of that day, like I'll never forget it. Like it probably subjectively wasn't that loud, but like it, like
the energy was there.
Like the energy was there. I remember like when you finished a plaque and hearing like the crowd, I was like, whoa, like that's what I like. That's like what you want. So I hope it's the same. I hope it's the same because like it's I think that's up there with like one of the biggest. Wow. Like that sticks out in my brain. I
just got like chills.
Yeah, it was nuts. Like thinking about it. Yeah. Nuts. So I hope it happens again.
I hope so too. Oh my gosh, because I'm already excited to dance on the freaking.
It's just a cool place to dance too.
Yeah,
like and
just being able to say I've danced there, it's like it's another achievement.
Bucket list,
you know. Yeah, oh, that's for sure.
It's gonna be intense, but YOLO. Stay tuned. You know what's crazy? Is that so? I'm someone who hates like when the attention's all on me.
Yeah.
Like I really just dislike that. Like I hate.
Correction. When it's not just the two of us.
Oh yeah.
Because when it's just the two of us, it's the victory show.
It is fair. But like I hate that. Like I hate like literally birthdays. I dreaded every single year. Like going to school on my birthday was the worst thing of my life. Having birthday parties, hated it. Like hated it so much. Like to a point, like it was bad. Right? Hate when the attention's all on me. When it comes to dance, I'm the opposite. Well, performing, opposite. Because even in practice, I'm like, I still don't want people looking at me. But like when I'm performing, like I couldn't care less. Which is so crazy to me. Like again, like you'd think like a huge crowd, like a young Dundas would like freak me out. And any other scenarios it would. But like when I'm dancing, couldn't care.
It's because who you are to your core. That's the thing, because a lot of people think you're quiet. You're not quiet. You're just quiet around others.
Yeah.
Like, because I was like, I feel like if you were a quiet person, then when we're together, you would still be like the same outside. But I'm like, no. You're just shy. But you ain't quiet. None of this. So many people think that she's the nice one. We are the same. We are two sides of the same coin,
two
babe.
peas in a pod.
We're two peas in a pod, two sides of the same coin. Like, listen, maybe I am just someone who doesn't care when the attention's on me. Like, the thing is, I think a lot of people think I crave attention, but it's not. It's because I pay myself a lot of attention. So like I don't care how many people, like, I will do things. Like, a lot of times at dancing, actually, you don't catch half the stuff I do.
No, I don't. I have a filter.
But I don't, like, I keep doing them.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, like, I know that you're not watching, but I still do things. I'm like, I'm enjoying myself.
I think you have a stigma that people think you do things for, like, other people to show
Yeah.
up, but she doesn't. She does not. She does not.
That's the thing. So
she doesn't.
It's the reverse. I was like, I just do it for myself.
Yeah.
If other people enjoy it, that's their prerogative, you know? So if they don't enjoy it, well, sucks to be you, because I'm still doing it.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm never, like, I'm not someone who, like, I need that. And that's the thing. Same with, like, I always like having birthday celebrations because, like, I want to celebrate my birthday, you know? So I'm like, I'll invite other people, like, to celebrate with me. But it's like, at the end of the day, if no one were to show up, like, I would still do, like, literally for my grad, like, I wasn't sure if my family was going to come down or not. And I was like, I don't care. I'm going for myself.
Yeah.
Like, if these people want to come for me, then they can come for me, you know, like, whatever. But I'm like, at the end of the day, I am someone who just, I do it for myself. So that's why I can have the eyes on me. I don't mind.
Yeah. That's fun facts about us.
Yeah. Two sides of the same coin. But yeah, so everyone who's all like, oh, you guys are polar opposite. No. She's still loud.
Yeah. Just once you get to know me.
Yeah.
And only select few do. So get in line.
Literally. But yeah, it was funny. So today, so I'm running on 6 hours of sleep this night. I feel on fire.
Better than you.
No, it feels amazing.
Yeah?
Are you kidding me? I, like, woke up. I was, like, kidding. I woke up late. I had to Uber to work. Like, this hasn't happened to me, honestly, since last month. So I was like, I'm pretty actually, literally yesterday and the day before, I woke up late, but I managed to get to work. Like, yesterday I got on time, like, so early. But then the day before, I was, like, 10 minutes late, which is, like... and the only reason I was 10 minutes late is because the bus, like, I caught the right bus, like, home-wise. It's just the second bus was early, so I missed the second bus, and that made me late. But, yeah, so... I actually had to Uber because I woke up, like, late. Like, I woke up, like, late, and I was like, okay. There's a point to my story. Oh yeah, I'm running on 6 hours of sleep. Phenomenal. The night before, I got 3 hours of sleep because we went out for a friend's birthday. Shout out Rasta. Stayed out until, and everyone's like, okay, so it's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, like, something that I realized, because I was always, like, terrified that I'm someone who, like, complains. Like, Like, I'm, like, feeling, like, bad and, like, complain. I'm just someone who, like, I'll point out negative things, but, like, it's because I'm trying to make, like, light of it, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, when I say I have, like, 5 jobs and I'm, like, super busy, I'm never home, I'm not, like, complaining.
Yeah.
It's just, like, you know, like, it is a fact. Like, I have, like, 5 jobs or whatever, but I'm not, like, upset, you know, like, whatever. Like, I've accepted everything, you know? Even when I have, like, a horrible day. Like, there was... Did I tell the story? I feel like I did.
I think so.
Of my really bad day.
Yeah. That was
even that, like, I was, like, so many things kept going wrong in one day, and I was just, like, laughing to myself. And then I come to tell you guys... I do it more for a story.
Exactly.
You know, not a complaint, not to be like, oh, I had the worst day, like, blah, blah, blah. It's always for, like, a story, you know? It's always a vibe. But yeah, so that night, like, we performed. So I woke up early. But so my job wants me to come in at 7 a.m. on Wednesdays, and I was like, I had to do it because of how busy I was, and that was the only way our schedule worked. And then now they're like, oh, let's keep 7 a.m. And I was like, that means waking up at 5. I hate that. But anyways, so I ended up actually only going in for 8, which was lucky. But like it was a longer day, so I was like, okay. And then that was like the heat wave day, so that already took it out of me.
Yeah.
And then we perform in a heat wave. Obviously I'm sweaty, whatever. And then we're going out for a friend's birthday.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was like, I knew that I had to wake up early.
Yeah.
Like I knew I was waking up at 6 a.m. the next day. But I was like, to me, it's worth it. I was like, even genuinely, if I have 1 hour sleep, like I will just load up on coffee and like
it's not
I'll
like
get through the
every
day.
night too, you know?
Yeah, and I was like, I want to celebrate my friend's birthday. Like, obviously, would I prefer if I didn't have to wake up 6 a.m. the next day? Yeah, but it happens, you know? Like, and I was like, I'd rather do this and lose a little bit of sleep than like, you know, miss on the night. And thank goodness, because it was super fun again. But yeah, so like people were like, someone was like, oh yeah, I have to wake up for like 7:30. I have to, or someone was like, I have to wake up at 9. Someone was like, I have to wake up at 7:30, and I was like, I have to wake up at 6. And I was like, oh. And I was like, it's worth it though, you know. And I knew we weren't gonna leave before. Like, I was like, I'm not getting home before the clock strikes 2 a.m.
Yeah, no.
And of course, I got home at like 2:40.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Like I was like, it was so worth it. We stayed out. Like we went to an arcade bar, and then we went to karaoke after.
Yeah.
Killed it.
So nice. So good.
We killed it. What can I say?
Another thing to like just short. Sorry, one more point before that. But yeah, we all were like, yeah, we'll probably leave around like 12.
Yeah.
No, not a
close.
chance.
I knew we were gonna say 12, and I was like, it's not gonna be 12.
Not a chance.
We got there at 10.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it was impossible.
Yeah.
But just to really show who me and Roxanne really are to the core, karaoke night. What song do me and Roxanne perform together? The Lonely Goatherd from The Sound of Music.
It was iconic.
Yeah.
Because in that moment, I was like, I don't care if I sound awful.
Yeah.
I don't care if no one else knows this song. First of all, they like, you know the song from like this. It's an iconic song, you know. Yeah. Maybe you don't know the lyrics. It was phenomenal. We killed it. We yodeled our little hearts out.
We yodeled so hard. I think, definitely. Like that was,
And it was only funny because one of our friends in the group, like she's like one of the newer additions. Like we have people that like we went to elementary school with, and then like we built like a bigger group from that. She apparently is like a vocal teacher. Yeah. Yeah. So she's like actually a good singer. She probably had to leave to like not like mess up her hearing. You know,
I was like, that's not fair. We in the karaoke, we're all horrible.
Literally, exactly.
Now
and I was like,
sing?
I hit some great notes though. Not from the Lonely Go there, but just. It was so funny. Like people would be performing, and then I just like tune in like for some like reverb notes, like the good high notes, you know. And then I get you with those, you know. What can I say? I'm a show off for you.
Yeah, fair. But it was
a
fun night.
The Lonely
Karaoke like goes so hard. Yeah. In our group.
We kill it, and that, like I respect it because it's like no one really cares of how bad anyone sounds. Yeah. We're just there. Oh, honestly, just karaoke. Bob, was the 3 hours of sleep worth it? Yeah. Sure, it was rough the next day. Like I'm telling you, like so yesterday was like the day I had 3 hours of sleep. I had 2 coffees in the morning. I had a vent. Oh my gosh, how could I forget this story? Side note, for anyone who's been listening for a while, I have lost my edge, okay? But you know what? I'm getting it back, and we're starting right now, okay? Roxanne's gaining her edge now. So I go to Starbucks because the only reason I went to Starbucks that day was because I have like gift card money, I have points, and it's like closer to the bus than, because if I go to Tim's I have to go in the opposite direction, and then the walk back always kind of cuts it close for time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Starbucks, whatever. MBD. And I've been there like a little bit this past month because like I've been close on time, and I've been needing caffeine obviously. And I go and I was like, can I get a venti, I think vanilla, sweet cream, cold brew, whatever. And then I was like, with extra sweet cream. And like the cashier, and side note, I got her once before. And like it was again a very sleep deprived night, and I was getting a venti, and then like I was getting like an expensive drink or whatever. And then I was using my points. So she was like saying something. So then today she was like, oh yeah, what was it that she said? It was something like, I was like, girl, leave me alone. she was like, oh yeah, are you gonna use points or whatever for this, like because it's like such an expensive drink? And I was like, no, I don't. I was like, I don't know if I have enough points. I'm just gonna like swipe my card. Like I know I have enough money on my card because like I just got a gift card, so whatever. And then she was like, oh, you sure you want to do the extra $1 for this extra sweet? And I was like, first of all,
leave me alone.
I look like death. I look like I'm knocking on death's door. When I woke up, like it's Tuesday to Wednesday, I didn't look that bad. The second night of 3 hours of sleep in a row, I saw myself in the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, I was like, get her away from me. And like, usually I look at myself in all the store windows. It's for safety. Like, it's like, I pretend that I'm like looking at myself, but really it's to make sure there's no one following me. But, but this time I couldn't. I was like, if someone takes me, they'll catch a glimpse of me and they'll return me. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm telling you, I saw myself and I was like, I can't believe I'm showing up anywhere looking like this. Like, I can't believe anyone has to see me right now. So I look like I'm knocking on death's door. Like, I'm making out with death on my doorstep. Literally. Like, oh my gosh, I look so bad. And now she's questioning if I want to add $1 to my venti drink. Girl, I don't care if you charge me $17 for this drink. I wouldn't notice. I just need the freaking caffeine. I was like, if I don't get this in my body, like you're wasting time between me getting my coffee. If I don't get this in my body right now, I'm literally going to pass off your floor. Anyways, and I'm like, I was just like tweaking out because I wasn't expecting to get a freaking interrogation. Yeah. So I'm like, I was like tweaking out and I was like, girl,
just give me my venti.
Let me scan my card, please.
ASAP. No questions.
So I get that, whatever, and then the kid that I nanny, the mom's like, I'm gonna work from home today. And like the thing is, I don't mind. Like, it's not that like I do something wrong and I don't want her watching me. It's that the kid, like the baby, is like, he gets so hyper when she's there because he's excited. Like, you know, he gets to see his mom, and I don't blame the kid. I was like, he's a child, but like, it makes my job harder because it makes it look like I can't do my job. But like, I'm really good with him. Like, they always tell me, they're like, oh, like we have trouble putting him to sleep, or like putting him in the stroller, or getting him to eat and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, I haven't been having these problems like at all. And then they were like, he does like this or something, and I'm like, oh, like this has never happened. And they're like, oh, it happens like with us. And I was like, what can I say? No, I'm kidding. I know that like it's because they have a whole different role. You know, like I get that. I'm just joking, just joshing. But anyways, but when the mom's home, he gets like hyper. He doesn't want to nap. Like he goes like cray. Okay. So I was like, already, I was like, great. Like this is what I needed. Oh my gosh. And then what was it that, and then I got myself like a second coffee, and I was like, okay. And I was like, I think this should tide me over, whatever. But then he didn't nap, and usually he naps either like right before lunch or right after lunch, but either way, that's when I eat my lunch, because when I eat in front of him, he like freaks out because he always wants it. But like, and I don't mind giving it to him. Like, I'm not eating anything bad. It's just that like the parents obviously don't like, he has his own food. So I was like, I'm not going to cross that line, you know? But he just like whines, and I don't want that for him. So I'm like, okay, I'll just eat whenever. And then like this kid was not going to bed. And I was like, I genuinely thought I was going to disintegrate, because then the mom had to take a call, but she works in the living room. So I have to take the kid into his bedroom, but he knows that the mom's there, so he wants to go so bad. So he's like screaming. And I'm like, but he's tired. He's like yawning, rubbing his eyes, like he's like gonna pass out. And like, so I find it very hard to manage when she's there, and what he's allowed to go, like if he's allowed to go up to her. Is it okay that I'm like freaking keeping him in his room, you know? And he's like screaming. Like, I was like, I don't know what boundary she wants, but like she looks like she's annoyed when he comes there. So I'm like, I don't know what you want from me. So I was like literally about to disintegrate. I was about to disintegrate into a pile of mud. Like, let me tell you. So I like ate at like 3. That was my first meal. Because the other 2 was just coffee.
Oh my god.
My breakfast was just coffee. And I was like, so my first meal was at 3. And then I get home and I was like, I thought I was gonna survive, and I was like, I need a coffee. So I had a coffee at like 7, and I still managed to go to bed at midnight. I could have fallen asleep sooner.
Wow, that's insane.
But yeah, so that was my day.
I literally had a bubble tea once at like 10. Didn't sleep a wink. Like, literally slept for maybe like 3 hours myself. Like, it's so bad.
Listen, what can I say? And then I had 6 hours sleep
Tonight?
This night, and look at me go,
She's crazy.
thriving.
She's living
I'm getting my
life.
edge back.
She's getting her edge back, baby. She's back.
I'm back, baby.
She's
What can I
back
say?
in town.
Literally, I think my coffee intake has gone to like 3 coffees a day for like the past 2 months. No, for the past month.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, June has hit me harder than May. May, I was working so much that like I was physically exhausted. Like my cutoff was 10 p.m. every night. Like I was like, I couldn't go. But now, like I feel like I have like a little bit more spare time. So I don't like, I try not to like cram myself with work, but then it makes me fall behind. Like I'm so behind in my marketing. I'm probably gonna stay up until 3 or 4 tonight. I shouldn't be going out to dinner after this, but you know, can't win them all.
When in Rome.
But I was like, I'm trying to live.
Exactly.
You know, I'm trying to live. Like I finally have time to live a little, so I'm like, I'm gonna make do.
Exactly.
You know,
You gotta.
so who knows how much sleep I'm gonna get tonight.
tuned
But
for
either way,
next week,
I'm
or
getting my
the
edge
week
back,
after.
and I'm like, I'm gonna quit coffee soon.
Yeah.
How many podcasts have you done it? But this time I feel it. Like because I feel like I'm starting to kind of be like, I am sick of it. Like I don't love it, you know, like it's not that I'm sitting there like I'm like, it's just like to the point where I'm just kind of like, I know that it'll give me the juice that I need, so I'm like, coffee. But I'm like, my account can't handle, my bank account can't handle this, especially now that I lost like 7 of my freaking 18 jobs. Like my body's just slowly shutting down. I'm like, we're gonna start winding down. I think how many coffees did I have today? I think only 2.
Wow, look at her go.
Look at me go,
Good
guys.
job.
Only 2.
Good job, Roxanne.
It is celebration. So I think I'm done for the night. Ooh.
It's only 7. It's only 7, Roxanne.
Who knows? Call me crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my past 3 days.
Wow.
And then another busy weekend.
Fun. I think I have more of a chill weekend this weekend. But I need that because gotta get caught up on some editing before we go to our cottage. I was gonna say our podcast trip. A cottage trip. Which is this weekend. So
I can't speak either.
Gotta
Cottage
finish
trip.
that all up.
Yeah,
and
that's
I have
fair.
a bunch of errands and a bunch of work to catch up on.
Nice.
So
I envy you, honestly. I need like a catch up month at this point. Like straight up. Oh my gosh, everything's a mess. But it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm having fun. Like I'm having fun. I'm living, even though like I'm hanging on by a thread. I'm alive. I still got that thread.
Exactly.
I'm gonna make do. I'm gonna make do.
That's all you need. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. Guys, also, I think we mentioned this last time, and I don't know if it'll be out by the time this one comes out, but if it is, I'll leave it in the description. But if not, you gotta stay tuned. But we're gonna be guests on the Plunge podcast.
Yeah.
It's actually happening. We're recording this weekend. I don't know when they put it out. Actually, it's live. So
it's live.
It'll be, sorry, my bad. So I'll put the link in the description to it. So go check us out on there.
Yeah, hopefully we do. Unless we do a bad job, in that case, don't put that link.
Unless they're like,
in that case, we're shutting all of this down.
They do it live, and then that's like the only episode they delete. They're like, yeah, that didn't happen. But like, whoever saw it live, you would. I know it's scary being live.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it then, but like, yeah. It's not like we say like really bad controversial things. You know,
nothing like offensive. It's genuinely just like, it's usually weird, inappropriate, or just absolute nonsense. Like, like absolute garbage.
Exactly.
So
that's so scary. But stay tuned.
And I'm scared that you're gonna shut down, and then I'm gonna have to do all the talking.
Yeah, guys, I'm always so nervous around you people.
I know.
So
you gotta power through.
They're just our bros that we've known for life.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so check it out. Make sure you check it out. If it's good, check it out in the description. If not, then you guys know that it wasn't good.
Yeah, just skip the episode, but check them out.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's exciting. So stay tuned for that. We'll tell you. Maybe they'll be on our podcast too in the future.
Yeah. So hopefully everyone has a good week.
Yeah.
You all have a great week. None of you get 3 hours of sleep. You all get more than 3 hours of sleep.
But yeah. And with that, and remember, kids, don't do too much.